There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Roll for Weird. We've got a very special Halloween special for you. You may notice that Gerundu has the word keeper under his name tonight, not
Yes.
Dragon
Stole the
Bait.
title.
He has
ran away.
usurped the chair, usurped the throne, taking the spot, at least for the night, or the next
Okay.
couple hours.
And let me tell you, there's going to be some fucking changes around here.
Oh, I highly doubt it.
And it was all a dream. Easiest way to retcon it ever.
Gross.
We'll see.
I know. I hate dream theory too.
Yeah,
Don't
it's the
preempt.
worst.
Don't preempt me. Jeez.
So, Gerundu, why don't you go ahead and just take it off? I think everybody kind of knows who we are at this point, so I think we're ready to get right into it.
Let's not stand on ceremony, eh? So we begin this evening with the team arriving with uncanny synchronicity at the approach to Silas's house. It is a brooding and sinister evening, and a freezing fog is rolling in. You know that this house, if you haven't been here before, as many of you have, has a reputation for being haunted and a place of ill deeds in the past. But you have each received a powerful mental call from Silas, urgently calling you for aid. As you approach the front door, you can see that it hangs open, and the usual sight of the friendly spirits that reside within are completely failed to be seen. There are no interior lights lit at all, but you can see a faint flickering coming from within the house and hear a distant roar as if from powerful winds across the horizon. As you press further on into the house, you can see that the light and sound is emerging from Silas's library, which, despite the outward appearance of the house, is usually a very warmly presented Victorian sort of edifice. It's usually quite a nice room to be in. But today it is not a particularly nice room to be in. You can see Silas kneeling on the floor with his shirt and tie open and his arms braced like that, as if holding back a tremendous force. And before him, you could see a leering face of indescribable aspect. It almost hurts to look at it, as a magical energy whips around the room, sending books and other small items careening around at dangerous speed. Thank all the gods that you've come. You must retrieve an item of critical importance to me. There's no time to explain. I must remain here. Only I can contain this force. I had arranged to purchase an object from a dealer in Cincinnati. Adam at the Majestic Goose compound. But I have heard nothing. I beg you, find out where my package is. It is of the utmost importance that you do not open the box before it is back here. Go now, quickly. There's no time.
Yeah, okay. Can you tell us what's in the box?
Yeah, how are we supposed to find this guy anyways?
You must... This is a well-known... Goodness, I can't hold it back much longer. Come on, you're breaking my concentration. You must go to Cincinnati. In the outlying district, there is a compound called the Majestic Goose Compound. It is a well-known ranch of many thousands of heads of geese are found there. Please, I can't tell you an exact address. I'm sure if you use the Google box, you'll find it. Please, just go. You must get it immediately. It is of dire importance.
I turn around.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Samantha turns around and just walks away back to her van.
Yes. What is the driving situation here? Just Samantha's van? Everybody in Samantha's van?
Well,
I
mean, are we all
have
going
my
back outside?
vehicle. I always have my vehicle.
Yeah, no, I figured not everybody was in Samantha's van.
Well, okay, everybody. We
We're
should
not
probably
all
pick.
together. It's my day
Yeah,
off.
that's true.
Well, we should pick one vehicle. If we're going to go all the way to Cincinnati, that's like an hour-long drive, an hour and a half. We don't want to waste all that gas. It's hour there, hour back.
It's only an hour.
To
We need
Louisville?
to take whatever's the quickest.
Yeah, you
Doesn't
get to
seem like
Louisville.
you can hold him off for too long.
Okay.
Yeah. So assessing this magical energy, does it seem like anything that I know of, and B, that I could put a ward up to help him hold it off for a little bit longer?
Yeah, you would know that it's like it could either be a portal or some kind of conduit, so a passageway or portal to another dimension or to another place. But you can see that there is some sort of entity that's leering through it. You can give me a use magic roll if you like. See if you can
Sure.
help.
Thank you. Don't do that. 10.
10. So yeah, I think that it works
The
basically.
magic works
Yeah.
without issues. Choose your effect.
Uh-huh. So you want to place you basically want to aid Silas in like holding back whatever this force is.
Yeah.
You can see that he visibly sort of stops straining quite so much, and he shoots you a grateful glance, but he's still like having to hold this wall up, and is still chanting. He sort of gestures you out of the room with his head, but winks.
Yeah.
So yes, you've helped Silas hold back whatever that is.
All right, and then I'll rejoin the others outside. Well, I think I gave him a little bit more time, but we should probably get going.
Yes, I agree. One vehicle, or should we take multiple?
It'll be faster if we all just go together. But how the fuck are we supposed to find this asshole? Adam, what was it? DeWise?
Excuse me. Excuse me. I
Lewis?
am a government agent. I got this.
As long as it doesn't draw too many unfriendly eyes looking in your direction if you go looking for this majestic goose compound.
They're used to me looking weird shit up. Do it all the time for you assholes.
Do you have an FBI agent assigned to your search history, or is that just us?
Unfortunately for you, I am the one that's assigned to you guys.
Oh gosh.
I like the idea that you've just got like an intern who has no idea what's going on, that you just get to do all these menial tasks. Like, sure, Agent Crow, I'll go get that data for you. Yeah. What do you want to know about those things for anyway? I guess none of my business. You're the agent.
You're the boss, ma'am.
Skip the intern.
So
Yeah, that's
That has to be a real NPC now.
okay. Skip is Agent Crow's intern.
Someone write that down because we will forget.
I'm gonna go into my van
Okay.
and pull out my tablet, I guess, and start Googling. Is it
Yep.
easy for me to find?
It's really easy for you to find. It's a very, very successful goose business. It produces foie gras, domestic foie gras, and has thousands and thousands of geese.
Oh, God.
It's quite well known, but he also clearly has a sideline in some sort of occult paraphernalia or some such. For him
Going
Going to be an ungodly
communicating with
noise and
Silas.
smell.
Yeah,
so
you could
do I
find
get
the
an
address.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you can find it.
Do I find out anything else about this weird man?
By all, he seems to be quite a reclusive type. Although by all public accounts, he's done some charity work. But the charities that he's done work for are for very obscure and strange things. So the League of Left-Handed Red-Headed Gentlemen.
Excellent Sherlock Holmes reference.
Yeah.
The prestigious bass fishing organization. He had paid to have their roof fixed after some devastating storm damage. It's all kind of weird, like minor charities. He suggests that they're sort of tangentially related to his interests.
Okay. I think it might be better if we take your car, Misty. Mine's a little big, a little loud. But I'll grab what I need out of my car.
All right. Are we all gonna go in my vehicle? Shadow, are you gonna be on your motorcycle?
It'll probably be better if we all stick together.
All right. Well, it's gonna be a bit squished in the back, but that's nothing new.
Shotgun.
Shotgun.
Get in the car.
Oh no, I called it on the way out. As we were walking out. I'm just sitting in Betsy's car.
There she is.
Sorry, Samantha. I taught her too well. I taught her shotgun once, said it was fun to do, and now nobody has seen that front seat besides Layseth in about 2 years now.
Okay, that's fine. I in my van, I grab out a sniper rifle, a shotgun, and a big knife.
Cool.
The equipment I have.
Those geese are fucked.
And they are fucked from a long way away. That's the best part. Right, and I'll open the trunk and show her where I keep my equipment, and so she can put hers in with mine.
Awesome. I also grab my med kit.
Excellent.
All right.
All right, so
All
now
right.
I know it's probably going to be a bit of a time crunch, but if y'all have never had Cincinnati chili,
We'll go back.
I mean,
Cincinnati chili's the one with noodles in it, right?
Is it?
Yes, noodles.
The fake chili?
Noodles. It's noodles, thick chili, cheese. You can get with or without beans, and with or without onion.
Gilbert, we don't have time for this shit. Our friend is in there trying to hold up an evil spirit right now.
I think we're in the car.
You can just
Nasty
hear
ass.
muffled mystic chanting echoing from the still open.
I'll
front door of
explain it on the
Silas's
way.
house.
Let's head on down.
You just
Yeah, I'm
described
getting
hamburger
it.
helper.
Oh, Shadow, you wait till you try this. It's gonna blow your hair back.
Perhaps we should not eat that before traveling in a vehicle together.
You know what?
Probably not.
We'll
Second
get some
dose.
to go on the way back. Time
Face of an
permitting.
angel, ass of a devil. Echoes throughout your memories.
Shoot.
Wait, what kind of car are we taking?
Mine.
Subaru.
The
Subaru
Subaru.
Forest.
So there's room, right?
I mean,
There's
yeah,
room.
We say this every time
Every
we
ti-
have to get into Misty's car.
it's always
There's
squished.
room. There's room, and even better, there's no Silas flopping all over Filbert.
Jeez, asking for leg rubs. Shit. You know, this is the most comfortable I've ever been in
Do
this
that, didn't I?
car.
Oh dear.
You did do that, yeah.
Whoops. Anyway, so we're all buckled up and heading on our merry way to the majestic goose compound. Brum brum goes the car. You arrive after about just short of 2 hours to the outskirts of Cincinnati.
So I just.
By the way, I looked that up.
I'm proud of you. So I just had a thought though.
That's dangerous.
Hmm?
We're already here.
Rude. No. But
I'm
what
listening.
What if this guy already shipped it? It's just lost in the mail. What are we gonna do?
Blame
And-
Donald Trump.
Well,
Okay.
Too close to the election for that joke, man.
Yeah, it's okay. He doesn't know everyone. He's not here.
Thank fuck for that.
We're gonna get tweeted at here in a second.
Probably.
Yes.
We lost a viewer.
It was Trump.
Oh God.
I can
okay,
take it.
let's not get me deported, please.
Daddy in no way
no.
endorses the opinions of Gerundu, who is a shameless asshole.
In England, shameless asshole in England. So.
Yeah. But yes, if it got shipped, then we'll see if we can get the tracking number and see if we can track down where it is.
You're not wrong. I could probably find somebody in the agency to get it.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the FBI.
You're not wrong. Listen, they're gonna be asking a lot.
And
of
there's like
questions.
apps for this kind of thing, anyways.
That's true. Well, let's
Let's go talk to this Adam DeWeese.
There's
I
a-
think I'm saying that right.
Now look at that. You don't see that often. There's a Gold Star and a Skyline right next to each other. So we got options on the way
Happy.
back.
What is there actually, Adam?
I
Are
don't.
you serious?
Adam,
Looking at
In
it
your
at the
area?
GPS?
I don't think I've ever seen a gold star next to a skyline, like right next door, because that would
Then
be
stop
fucking
making
wild.
shit up in your area, man.
I don't
That's
know what
why I
either
said
of those
it's
things are.
rare, because there probably is.
So do we just take like could we just arrive at a place that's called the Majestic Goose?
The Majestic Goose compound, yeah, you rock up and there is essentially like a private road that is gated off with what looks to be like a like a little buzzer, but the gate itself is about sort of it's like a double swinging in gate, about probably about 15 feet across, like long enough to like for trucks to go in and out of. And you could through those gates you could just essentially see geese. A whole lot of geese.
I was gonna ask what the goose
Oh.
situation is.
Is the noise cacophonous enough to get to us even through the
It
car
is
at this distance?
eerily silent.
That's
Eerily
worse.
silent.
That's very
No,
bad.
That's worse.
Hey y'all,
Okay.
you realize? Have you ever been this
You sure
close
we're
to
at
a
the right-
goose?
You sure we're at the right place?
100%.
It's just like 50 geese.
There's like a big sign that just says the Majestic Goose
Yeah.
compound, like
You
outside
asked
the
that,
gate.
I look at the GPS and then I look up at that going, obviously.
Shadow, look out the window again. Are you really gonna go with 50 for your guess?
Yes. That's what I see.
Shadow, I've been telling you need some glasses.
No, but
I'm-
it's 50.
Oh,
There are more than 50.
Misty, you want to hit the buzzer?
Sure, and I'll roll my window down and like lean to hit the buzzer.
Hey, what y'all doing outside my compound?
Is this
What?
Mr.
I'm-
Deweese?
I'm sorry, I think you're breaking up. Could you try that one more time?
What y'all doing compound?
I've got a serious question. Is there video in this buzzer or no? Like, is it like two-way video? Can we see this dude?
There is certainly not two-way
Okay.
video. Whether there's a
You're
camera
too cheap for that, Adam.
whether there's a camera pointed at you or not, you don't know.
I just wanted to know if we saw the guy doing those same
The
facial
guy,
Twitch?
you?
We don't know this is Adam.
Yeah. Hello. Are you Mr. Deweese?
It's right doing outside my compound.
Okay, now we do know.
Ladies and
Now we know.
It's really Dustin.
Doing. It's out here in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night. Come down to my compound, looking at my geese.
What time is it?
It's probably about 9 o'clock at night, but it's the middle of it's the beginning of winter, so it's dark.
It's also
Sure.
Adam who goes to bed at 7. So.
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
bed and
start,
back by 6.
I'm gonna just start yelling from the back.
Mr. Geese, we're here to pick up a very important
Right,
packet.
Adam the geese.
This whole thing has been an elaborate setup
To get
for
him to say
Durundu
that.
to troll Adam.
No, it's been a
Yeah,
setup to
so-
get him to say that one word, Adam DeGeese.
Adam
the
DeGeese.
geese. And as he says, as the word the geese comes through the intercom, all of the geese, all of them, thousands and thousands, simultaneously go honk.
To more than 50, though.
There are thousands of geese, like
Thousands?
this is like a huge compound, like farm. I don't know if you were to go to like the south of France where they produce like foie gras, they just have
Adam?
literally thousands of geese.
This would be fucking terrifying.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah.
It's your house, Adam. Fuck out.
Also, at
Number
break,
one foie gras producer in all of Ohio, so it is.
Adam, at break, can you ask your wife how she would feel about 1,000 geese being around your place?
8,000. There's multiple thousand.
Okay,
Oh, that would be
thousand
fucking
like-
terrifying.
Completely ridiculous and ungodly amount. of
50,000 geese.
Geese are fucking scary.
Uncountable. Geese beyond
These are
count.
terrible.
They're the devil's bird, which
They
is why
said
I'm
it
really
in unison.
surprised.
They all honked in unison.
No.
Oh
Danny
my.
and Dragon Bay both said they're terrible in perfect stereo.
Are we all arguing
they
about
are.
this? Wow, the guy's
Apparently.
Why you just
Totally.
parking outside my gate there doing nothing about 9 o'clock at night? What you
We're-
doing out there?
We're here.
Bothering my geese.
We're
Honk.
here. We're here.
Like, could have just random people in the car yelling.
We're here to pick up an item for Mr. Lancaster.
Oh, so Silas Lancaster, he come down there, come ask me for this artifact there. I didn't don't give out no information to somebody just come up my gate 9 o'clock at night.
I have a badge.
That might have just made things worse.
Yeah, why would you?
It's
a toy badge.
It's a toy badge. I obviously don't look like any of that right now.
Now listen, y'all. This is a man with a fine Ohioan dulcet tone. Let me just take a crack at this. So, Mr. DeGeese.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our friend Silas, he's in a world of hurt right now. There's a big spooky ghost thing coming at him. I'm just sure I'm going to cut the shit. I'm sure you understand exactly what you are selling or trading to him, whatever the proposition was. I don't know if
shit I knows. You don't knows what I knows, and he knows what I don't know, and you don't know what he knows that I know.
What, did he just like give you a bunch of geese or something for this thing? And is he, where is the item right now?
I don't know if I was gonna tell you all that.
Now,
Where's all y'all?
Are these all your geese out here?
Yeah, he's my geese. I'm Adam the geese, conk.
These are some majestic geese you got out here. These are fantastic.
Sure shit. That's why I call it the Majestic Goose Compound.
That is a fantastic name. Yeah, honk. Yeah, I got that. That's funny. That's funny stuff. Can we can we come in? Are they gonna like bite us, or are they cool? Are they cool?
Yeah, I reckon you may come in. You friends with Mr. Lancaster. He gonna go do some good business with me in the past. He just keeps rambling like that.
Okay. All I need to know is
the gates slowly swing open.
Do we how do we get through them? Will they just scooch and move, or do we need a
drive and find out?
Or do we just need a honk? Get it? Honk.
As you drive towards the enormous, dense flock of geese, they part before you, and all of them simultaneously turn their heads to watch you as you pass.
Is Adam DeGeese an auctioneer? Because that's exactly what it sounded like while we were talking to him.
That's probably where Silas got the item, at an auction ran by DeGeese.
Also,
I can see that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just keep going
I'm
slow.
just looking at the geese going...
Drive nice and slow, Samantha. If we hit one of this fellow's geese...
I'm not driving!
Oh, Misty, I forgot we didn't take your van. I already forgot what car we're in.
We're in my car that you've been in multiple times.
Why does your car smell like jerky?
And she's driving it.
Filbert would be why.
And Shadow's the reason for the other four smells.
I'm looking at Shadow going, why?
So, now Silas is two of them.
What?
Silas is two of the smells. I'm one very strong smell. I'm like the king smell. Shadow's four other smells. And then if you're sitting in the front, it's a little bit dented due to the air fresheners, but they can't hold it all back.
Yes, that's why I have like an array of air fresheners on the front.
I have somebody who does very good detailing for pretty cheap.
It wouldn't last very long. That would be a that'd be a god awful waste of money right there. 1 week later, that beef jerky smells permanent.
Stop putting jerky in her car.
A week of peace is all I ask for.
Jesus Christ, stop arguing and pay attention to the road.
Yeah, please, listen, I'm telling you, if you hit one of these gooses...
I'm paying attention. All y'all shut up.
If you hit one, we're all dead.
I kind of feel like we're acting under pressure now to not hit any geese.
Oh,
I'm barely driving.
You're bickering so much.
I'm puttering along at 5 miles an hour. My foot is barely on the accelerator.
I think I would like to help out if I could.
Yeah, me too.
There's a stray goose that's not paying attention. It's maybe deaf and just standing in the middle of the road. I want to be pointing at that one. Like, Missy, watch out for that one if I can help out.
Are you gonna seriously make me roll under pressure?
No, I'm not. No.
Oh,
Thank God.
I appreciate the assist though, Adam. Much appreciated.
No, I'm not really gonna make. you
I
do
did
that.
not want to hit one of these geese. I am terrified of these
We
geese.
would die. We would
So
die in
how-
horrible ways.
Do we see a building or anything, or like how
Yeah.
far back is this?
I mean,
road
like
go?
you can see, like eventually, sort of round a corner, and you can see through from a hedgerow, like what was previously blocked by a hedgerow. You can see like a farmhouse and what you suspect is a foie gras processing station, which smells absolutely appalling. As you come up to the farmhouse, you can sort of see this Mr. De Geese, or what you suspect is Mr. De Geese, sort of like out on the front porch with like waving you in. Like
In detail, I need to know what this man looks like.
he's barefoot, in
Always
in
barefoot.
overalls.
I'm always
And looks exactly like Adam does.
He looks like he smells bad.
Okay.
Right, we need to be careful here because we're not going to get past those geese if we got to leave in a hurry.
That's why we have
Oh.
a shotgun, right?
Not all of us.
Eh. The real question is, which ones will Layseth save?
Yeah, how many can Laceth port out? 2 at a time or 1 at a time?
1.
Who do you...
And I have to roll well.
Oh,
It's going to be Misty.
it's not gonna be.
Both of us
Yeah,
are fucked.
yeah. I would also think it's probably gonna be Misty.
She's the one who hasn't pissed off the Divine One recently.
All right. So what's
Recently. Well, I don't know. Special Agent Crow would probably get out too.
so wh-
eventually.
so what's the plan? Are we gonna? So
We're all just like in the car. He's like staring at us.
Yeah, he's like switched all his porch lights on, and he's just sort of peering like.
who
Well-
wants to?
I could talk to him.
I mean, who wants to get out of the car first?
I'll get out of the car.
Watch this.
I just scramble over Filbert and
Are
get out
you
of the
sitting in the
car.
middle?
Probably. And I get out of the car.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
You are unmolested by geese. They, much as they did for the car, they part to allow you to
Oh,
pass.
I thought
That was
is
not where my
what I
brain
heard.
went.
Yeah. I was like,
Unmolested by geese.
thank you. I was like, okay, yeah. I get out of the car and I walk over to Mr. De Geese.
They like as you pass through the flock, they sort of knit together and reform into like one whole carpet of geese.
Horrifying.
So what's going on? Why'd you all come up in here my drive in the middle of the night coming up asking about geese and such, Mr.
Oh.
Lancaster?
Well, Mr. Lancaster's kind of in a predicament currently, and he asked us to come retrieve the item from you.
Well, I mean, don't go and get sold somebody else to come in and swoop it out from under him. Sent me the payment, but I already done sent it back to him through his PayPal. I don't know how he knew how to do that. He seemed like a very elderly gentleman when he called me on the telephone. Said he gonna get the Filbert man comes down paying through the PayPal there, so I sent it back.
Is
But
that
somebody else come back.
is that what that
Somebody else came and
$5,000
bought it?
charge was?
You're
That's
gonna
right.
He said it was for rabbits. Why would he keep this secret from me?
I don't know. I ain't got inside in his private affairs. I just, got. Anyway, you in the car. I
I'm
can't hear
yelling
you.
out the window.
You gonna come over here? You won't speak to me, boy? I'm Mr. De Geese. You don't honk. You don't go waiting over there.
Oh God, I'm
there.
sure that honk from all around us was just deafening.
Cacophonous.
I
Absolutely cacophonous.
think I will like slowly creep up so that I can join the conversation and
Yeah, I'll get out and carefully make my way over.
Yeah, and again, you observe exactly the same phenomenon. They sort of part and then re-merge together to form like one continuous field of geese. Almost like they were one continuous sort of like liquid. It's very odd. And they all simultaneously locked vision on you as you approach the porch.
I'm just lock eyes on them, my hand not very far away from the wand at my hip.
I'm concealing 2 guns and a knife. Like,
I'm gonna
Damn.
get out, but I'm gonna stay on the side of the car and just smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna just stare at this goose. I'm just staring at it as it's staring
There's
at
just
me and
one
having
goose like a
staring
foot
contest with
away
it.
from Shadow.
Yeah,
you offer
essentially.
his smoke.
Just staring at it.
It probably would move if you advance towards it, but it's as if there's like a set radius that they won't come any closer to you.
Well, in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm onto you, asshole.
You're just staring down this
There's
goose.
I'm just
one goose
repeatedly
that is-
thinking that as I stare at it.
It just stares back at you with these glassy, beady eyes in the darkness.
It has broken from the crowd, and it's just a lone goose with a staring
A
contest.
champion
The champion
was chosen
goose.
from among the geese.
So-
Yeah.
Who
maybe-
among
maybe
you?
I'm-
Among you will face the gander? No, that
I
doesn't.
am definitely contemplating how many balls of fire would have to drop to get the majority of that.
happen. It would be a few.
A few.
So,
Yeah, just a few.
so Mr.
But
DeGeese,
on the bright side, you would be able to furnish many productions of A Christmas Carol. Sorry.
Yes.
yeah, Mr. DeGeese, I don't know a whole lot about geese, but are they usually this kind of hive mind-esque? It seems like they all honk in unison whenever you do.
I'm the geese. I got them trained.
Bonk.
Can I do that? Honk.
Nothing happens.
But this is Filbert. We're here to retrieve the item for Mr. Lancaster.
I did the
I
PayPal.
done told you it's already gone. I've returned that PayPal payment, and now it's gone to sell to somebody else because they come beat Mr. Lancaster to the post.
Who
Pay
bought it?
me
Wait,
double.
Who bought
I
it?
don't know if I should be telling y'all that.
I mean,
I'm
I
just
think it's only
curious.
fair. We came all the way out here just to find out you sold it.
Yeah.
Lyseth reaches into her pocket and retrieves from her sleeve a roll of cash.
That's some nice looking cash, but I got my principles. I ain't gonna just give it up over private information if that comes from my transaction records and receipts and that. I'm gonna, I got a reputation to uphold. Maybe a little more.
She reaches into her pocket again and produces a second roll of cash.
Well, I
A
tell you,
little more.
well, this looks like a little bit more money. I tell you what. I done sold that item, that particular item, to, Mr. Richter.
Mr. Richter?
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Richter.
The earthquake guy.
What's it?
A first name?
I don't know. I don't really know his first name, but he's a big guy in Geta and sausage business. He got that meat business in town. Say he got the best Wurst in town. Richter sausage.
Do you know that that's a actual restaurant, the best worst?
Well, yeah, I know. Best Wurst in town. It's owned by Mr. Richter. He does sausage and he does Geta.
What?
Geta.
What's Geta?
Like pork and stuff, and it's like,
It's real.
Get it.
It's a real big German dish that came on over to Cincinnati when Cincinnati was, founded by the Germans, and there's a big German
That's right.
population. So now Ghetto's a big thing in Cincinnati, just like Cincinnati chili.
It's like oats and like bits of pig that nobody else wants to eat.
Yeah, it's a bad
All
pig,
scraped up.
but it tastes good.
Taste damn good, yeah. Not as good as my foie gras though. Honk.
I you know what, y'all, this guy is kind of growing on me. I think I might.
Did the guy honk or the geese?
The guy honks, and then all the
Both.
geese honk.
Oh, the guy honks as well?
Yeah, and then the geese honk.
At the same time.
And I tried
Yes.
it. Filbert tried
Oh,
it, and they
God.
didn't honk for Filbert.
Well,
So the one I'm staring at just goes honk.
Yep.
Do you drop your cigarette? Because I feel like I would.
I'd probably flinch. Motherfucker.
Guys, there's something wrong with this thing.
I mean, I'm on the other side of the car.
Just the one thing.
So yeah, Mr. Richter. Anyway, he's big. He got that sausage factory and There's a sausage in the get it. Got the best Wurst in town restaurant. You got all the good stuff. It's good German meat.
Can you?
So-
What?
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Can you tell us what this item was?
I don't. Well, all I know is it was a figure of mighty importance. You got that thing in a box there, like about this big. I'm basically just a middleman. I got it from a trader, and he traded on and so forth. And he contacted me. I don't really know too much about what was in it, but you've got mighty important because you got Mr. Richter coming up trying to buy it. Got Mr. Lancaster coming up by it, but Mr. Richter, he got big money. German fella.
Okay.
So he actually has in his possession the item already. Did he like
That's right.
Oh, okay. So you didn't like ship it to him. It's not lost in the mail. You know, with the election coming
No,
up
he
and
came
everything.
he came right up and got it.
Well, he was closer than Silas, anyway. Well, I guess we should probably go see Mr. Richter then.
Likely.
Yeah, I feel like we ain't getting to the bottom of this whole geese thing.
I think it's fine.
There are some mysteries in the world that are best left unsolved.
Yeah,
Filbert.
maybe we'll solve them later.
I just really want to learn how to do what he does. That's mighty impressive.
One day,
Um,
maybe
I
you'll
appreciate you not talking about me like I'm not here.
get
Come
that.
up
No,
on my porch
I'm
and
so sorry. No.
honk.
Every time.
Every time thousands of geese.
I know,
honk at the same
but
time.
every time he does that, Samantha flinches.
There is
And
literally.
she's right to. She's
Perhaps
right
we
to.
should-
It'd be really scary.
Thank you so much
They're
for
like
your
little
time,
velociraptors.
Mr. DeGeese.
That's right. I'm the geese. You're welcome. Now you go home steady. You don't just go careful when you come up asking about private business at 9:00 at night. That's what decent folks is in bed at 9:00.
What's
No,
this
you're-
guy's teeth look like? Like normal teeth or like little goose teeth?
What teeth?
Oh shit! Little bumpy goose teeth.
I'm gonna go get back in the car.
Yeah, I'm backing away slowly, like looking at the
I
geese.
make a point of actually walking to the car.
Thank you, because if you would have fucking bailed on us, I guarantee you would have spooked those geese. We would have gotten fucked up.
Dead by geese.
It sounds like an Agatha Christie novel.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna like try and like
Leaving.
turn, or you're just gonna reverse, like try and retrace your steps on the way back? out?
How wide is the drive? Is this like an open park
It went
area?
round,
in
it
front
did
of
go
the
around a
house?
corner, but like in front of the house, there is like enough room to turn around, but it is saturated with geese.
Okay, I will do a very careful, very slow, very deliberate 3-point turn.
Well, as soon as we're all in the car, I'm gonna be like, "No, wait a minute. Do we really trust this guy? I mean, he doesn't even know what the thing is, but he sold it to some random guy, and he's got these like demon geese that he can control with his mind. And we're just gonna leave.
Hey, Shadow.
I
Because
saw it. Did
I
you
told-
see it? I looked into the recesses of its soul, and
I
there's
did
nothing in there
see
but
it.
darkness, Samantha.
That's a fucking goose, man. All geese are like that. And Samantha, as she says this, pulls her tablet up and starts looking up.
She's just
Mr.
YouTubing geese horror videos.
I'm federal agencying this shit, and I'm going to look up Mr.
On an unsecured tablet? Oh,
Always secure with me. I'm part of the federal
It's VPN.
government.
I
Yeah.
will say that as you execute this 3-point turn or whatever,
You execute 5 geese.
no,
no!
the geese part again, like some kind of, as if there was some sort of kind of smart gestalt entity. They all simultaneously part, apart from one, which was the goose that was in a stare down with Shadow, which just perches on the hood of the car and just stays there until you reach the gates, at which point it hops off and passes by Shadow's window and gives him the goose stink eye.
If it's anywhere near like the windshield, I want to like turn on the wipers
It
with
is
the
sprayed.
with the spray.
Yeah, it's sprayed. It doesn't flinch or move. It just stares straight through the windshield at Shadow.
Damn.
Shadow, you've made a new arch nemesis. Well done.
But yeah, it hops off as you leave the as you leave the gates, and they swing shut behind you.
Samantha makes a
So fucked up. I would never support any organization that uses a goose as their logo.
Gerundu,
Shit's
You're going
fucking
to-
creepy.
right?
You're going to
Gerundu,
make Adam impale himself on that metal straw.
how did you make geese into a horror story successfully?
They're creepy.
These are fucking terrifying.
I know, but
Danny's from Canada. She knows.
There's a bunch that live across the street from me.
they live there? Do
Yes.
they rent or own?
Run.
I hate you so much, Adam. Why you got turned into a weird hillbilly?
There are two that live between the roof of my house and my parents' house. They just go back and forth. And if any other geese come in near, like a mile radius, they fuck them up. They're like, this is,
That's all the,
They're
He's so
super
terrible.
territorial fox.
They chase the kids.
they chased me.
Oh boy!
I got bit by one at
boy.
Disneyland while I was trying to pet it, and it bit the fuck out of me. And ever since, I was like 4. Fucking
And you
hate it.
named your podcasting network after it.
It's, you
Yeah,
know your
majestic.
enemy. Keep your enemies close.
He was scarred for life.
So where are we headed? To this best, worst, bratwurst place?
Guess so.
What are the
Yeah,
hours
essentially.
on? What
I
are
really
the
did
hours?
hear.
They say it's open
It's
past 9.
it's open till 11. The restaurant's open
Cool.
till 11.
This town demands bratwurst at 11 p.m.
Yeah. So it's a very successful German meat emporium.
Dragon Bait. That place is
Um,
actually right by where Cuss is. You came to one Cuss, didn't you, Dragon Bait?
No, I didn't come to fucking cuss. You never
well,
told me
never
when that's
mind.
happening.
Well, never mind.
I went to the My Brother and Me show with you. Ma bim bam.
Well, in any case,
I was just trying to set the scene a little bit for Dragon Bait, but
if we could
she's
just
never been there.
return
so
to our
fuck
characters
off.
for a moment, please.
Nah.
Now,
Welcome to
son,
Dragon
I am
Bait's Life to
disappointed.
Rundu.
Yeah, that's okay. I'd have a much rowdier group in person.
Oh, you wanted to get rowdier?
Is that a challenge, sir?
Try me.
Oh man, I'll bust out a wine, dude. I'll get a whole bottle.
Oh.
I'm drinking prosecco out of a out of my
Your roll
out of
for
my
weird
roll for
bug.
weird cool cup. Yeah.
Bree
That's
stole
what
that
they're
from
for.
me. I was gonna use it
You
tonight.
are so. You are such
stole
a
it?
classy fuck, Gerundu.
Danny, you have to.
Anyways,
Back to the
Yes.
story, people.
where
I'm
is,
sorry.
We just be
Jeremy.
fucking professionals for once.
where
Jesus.
is this
No.
place?
I
Where's
have to
this
keep
wiener
professional every
place?
other day of the
See.
week.
You arrive at the location of the Wiener place.
I did
the
have
the best worst in town.
I did have one thing I wanted to do in the car, just to kind of verify his story a little bit. Is I want to pull up Silas's PayPal on my phone and just see if it was indeed refunded.
Why do you have his PayPal on your phone?
Because
I wouldn't
I have, you
Silas
know, I
can't
would
do
be,
it.
you know, I would be the one that would
Yes.
have to do all of his PayPal.
Silas has money, but he doesn't know how to do the PayPal, so
Yeah.
he gets Filbert to do it for him.
Yeah,
I don't think Silas-
Gilbert or Misty helping him.
Yeah, I don't think Silas like buys a ton of stuff using PayPal probably, but like
No.
things like this where he has to, I probably have to. So I just want to see if like that $5,000 was indeed refunded.
It was. Adam DeGeese is a man of his honk word,
Okay.
and refunded said.
No, Gerundu. Adam DeGeese is a man of his word, and that word is honk.
That word is honk. I don't
is
see you
honk?
come down my gate 9 o'clock at night like a honk, some kind of. Anyway, so he's gone now. So
Honk.
I have
So
no
glad.
need to keep ripping on Adam quite so badly. Like, I'm not quite sure why he manifested himself as
A barefoot hillbilly?
atrocious hillbilly. Yeah,
That's how he
Um,
pictures me for living in Ohio.
Which
Not
is
really-
really funny.
It really doesn't. I just kind of wanted to dig on you for a while. That I think I've achieved that. So I'll put that in my big book of achievements, and we'll move
Well
on.
done. You can tick that off the bucket list.
Sticking it to the boss.
So what's this place
So,
look
yeah.
like? Is it like a whole restaurant? Is it like like a food truck? Like, what is it?
It's like a full blown German restaurant. There's like you could hear faint strains of music from within, clanking of beer steins even within, sort of socially distanced. It's as busy as you could expect it to be.
And it is currently October 30th, 2019.
Yes.
Yes, why not?
Okay.
Yeah. I forget
Or-
where
or
we
not-
are
or-
temporarily.
Or an alternate universe to 2020.
Yeah, so it's heaving. It's not let's ignore the worries of the world.
Well, I'm not
This
worried
is a
about the
place-
year as much as I'm
This
worried
is a
about
place
the,
for escapism.
I'm more worried about the date. Like, is it like October? Like, what is it? Like, what season are we in?
Well, this chronologically would have occurred after the last episode that we recorded. So after
oh yeah.
early
So it'd be after
November.
Halloween.
Yeah.
early November.
Okay. So, okay.
Coats if we're in Ohio.
All right, let's just get this over with. Let's just go in here. Oh my Jesus Christ. Let's just get the thing from this guy.
Yes, you're right. Let's go.
Does it just get louder as we get, as we get closer?
There is actually a live umpire band playing and some
man.
some dudes in lederhosen like going ha as you
I
come in.
crawl over Filbert again
Oh my
to
God,
get out
this
of the
is-
car.
I think you're enjoying that a little too much.
Not even sitting in the middle this time. This is getting out of hand.
Nice.
So you went to,
All
you
right.
went to the restaurant. I guess you all going in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Good evening, folks. Welcome to the I cannot stress enough how loud and obnoxious the umpire music is. Even above the loud conversational chatter of people getting progressively more drunk and full of pork. Hi guys, my name's Peter. I'm going to be your server for the evening. Table for 5.
Actually, we're looking for Mr. Oh fuck, I forgot his name.
Richter.
Richter.
Mr. Richter.
Yes.
Oh, do you have like an appointment or something?
Yeah,
No,
we're
I
from
just-
De Geese. Mr. De Geese sent us.
Yeah.
All of us.
All 5 of us.
Oh, I hadn't heard anything from Mr. De Geese. I don't quite know why he would send the 5 of you.
He
Look,
thinks that.
sir, we don't want to be here either. We just need to talk to this guy so we can go.
Shadow,
Nice.
you gotta be nice, man.
He thinks
That
that.
was nice for Shadow. For
Sir,
Shadow, that was
I'm
very
not
nice.
Sir, I think you're coming off a little bit more intimidating than you're trying to be. This is a family establishment. We're all just here for a good time.
Look, I'm just really tired, and that thing is on the same rhythm as my headache. So if you can please just.
Well, maybe you'd like a nice, tall, refreshing glass of Hefeweizen.
It sounds sugary.
But we
It's
do
a
need to-
German wheat beer. It's delicious, sir. You once you've had one, you can't settle there. Franziskaner?
Peter.
Yes.
We would really like to speak to Mr. Richter. We have business with him if he is available.
He has insisted that he does not receive any visitors this evening except by appointment, and I'm afraid that neither yourselves nor Mr. De Geese have an appointment.
No, but the
So,
thing is, he's in
table for 5?
Well, listen, he's
Yes.
in danger.
We will
though.
take a table.
Excellent!
Okay.
This is the finest table we have available. It's right next to the bathrooms.
Of course.
It's right next to the bathrooms.
Oh.
Our special today is currywurst. It's very nicely spiced German sausage with a light curry ketchup, and that's served
Yeah.
with French fries
we
and
just,
sauerkraut.
Can we just get some waters for now? Would be awesome. Just 5 waters for the table.
Okay. I'll be right back to take your food order in a few moments.
I just want to look over the menu.
As soon as
Okay.
he walks away, I'm gonna just be like, I don't understand. He's the host and the fucking server. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know
I
why
mean, we
he
had
just.
better at Bob Evans.
I
Like, we
don't
had a host
understand.
and a server. There were 2 different people.
But okay, well listen. I honestly the geese kind of messed with my head a little bit. and for a moment I forgot just how much trouble Silas is actually in back in Louisville. So I think we actually kind of need to hurry. We
We
got
are
kind of
in the
sidetracked.
restaurant.
Hold on.
Being in the restaurant makes it easier to find this gentleman who's probably on the premises.
Yes, I
Silas.
was thinking.
Let's go find him.
Well,
Keeper.
I was thinking we probably can't have all 5 of us.
Yes.
Whenever I was pulling up information on this man on my government issued tablet,
Yes.
did I see a picture of him?
No, you did not.
Oh, interesting.
But he's probably
Did I
got.
find a Facebook?
You did not find a Facebook either. You did find various sort of local references to this Mr. Richter seemingly coming out of nowhere and establishing overnight the most successful German restaurant in all of
Oh,
Cincinnati.
motherfucker.
Very suspicious. Got it.
Did you perhaps find a layout for the restaurant?
Did I?
Um,
And like
how
the
likely is it that you're going to find a specific building blueprint?
I
Actually,
mean-
it's might be not that.
the
not
auditor's
that difficult to
office, you
find
can
it,
hop
I
in
think
there.
you're an FBI agent. I figure you could do that. Yeah, why not? Yes, you have a blueprint of the.
Okay.
All right, so,
So
Of the
I
building.
pull it up on the tablet, and I'm looking for the
fucking Peter.
person.
No, what's his name? Is
Yeah.
it Peter? Yeah.
Peter.
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 Just making sure that Peter's not gonna walk up on us.
I'll keep a
plotting.
lookout for Peter.
Okay. I was like, and I'll be
Oh
like, okay,
Jesus,
so
I really said that, didn't I?
Yep.
Silas would
Silas
lose his
isn't
mind
there,
right
so he's not
now.
going to make a double entendre. You can own that one.
I'll pull it up and go. Okay, so this is where we are next to the bathrooms. Do I see
Lovely.
a back door that has like leads to an office maybe?
There is a door marked staff only a little bit further down the hall from the bathrooms. The kitchen is opposite, and then you've got towards the front of the building, you've passed a bar and the umpire band are immediately next to the front door. And there's cash registers and stuff on the bar.
I'll stand up. I think I'll go. I'm the most inconspicuous.
Are you?
I don't actually buy that, Shadow. I think maybe
No,
Samantha.
look, you don't look like you're from around here. She's a witch or something. She can do magic. She's an FBI agent and she's an angel. I think I'm the most qualified for this.
Excuse me? I'm off
in-
duty.
I'm in jeans and a t-shirt. No one can tell that I'm a witch or something until I pull a wand and start throwing fire around. Just
Look,
for the record.
I blend right in.
Okay,
I just stare at him
Let
and his
him-
black leather
You
trench
know
coat.
what? You do you, but when this fails,
How about? I mean, I think we should have at least 2 go looking for the office.
All right, Filbert and I. That's the most reasonable
good.
decision.
Honestly,
okay.
More likely that a pair of females would leave the table to go to the restroom together. That's what humans do. Yes, Filbert?
Layseth, I
Very
personally
common.
don't know that, but in movies they sure as shit do.
Seth, I'm not a female, so how would that work?
Shadow, I think you're
Well-
getting
About you.
kicked out of the the recon mission here.
Yes, I believe that it would make more sense for Misty and Agent
Okay.
Crow to.
Oh, Shadow, you know what me and you could do? We
Go
could
to
be.
Chili's and fucking blow this joint.
Well, that's gonna be after we save
That's an
Silas.
option, I guess.
But for tonight, we could be the drunken, the just
Ooh, distraction.
distraction. We can go and we can do our own hop-a-da singing. I can sing just like these folk.
I do this in my trench coat. I got my sword. We can do something
No,
with that.
hey, no, that's gonna get you arrested, Shadow. Put that away.
Nah, it's cool. I got a carrier's license. I don't think it's active here, but
I don't.
it works.
Still in
Shadow.
Ohio.
I don't think that's active
Yeah, but
anywhere.
it's a different city. Like the guy at the gas station sold it to me.
One of those gas station
gotta
katanas.
Freak! You gotta think about him. Good job.
I go, it's just a gas station katana. It's just plain old ordinary gas station katana.
No, he sold me the license. I'm not a fool. I forged this myself.
Quenched in the blood of kobolds.
Oh no!
Okay. So what is?
You do not.
Let's all calm down for a
Okay.
minute.
You do not get to get snarky at us, Durundu, when you're the one helping egg this on.
So I guess I sit down and allow the two other people to go.
The three,
So
all three of them
what's
are
the
gonna.
plan? What's going on then?
So
guys?
the other, Layseth, Misty, and Samantha are going to act like they're going to the bathroom, but actually be
Okay.
looking
The
for
three
it
of
back
us?
off.
I
Well, I was going to remain at the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Two of them.
We're gonna pretend to miss where the bathroom is.
Yeah, and
Even though
yeah,
we sat right
that'll
next
be your,
to it.
That'll be your
You
cover
know,
story.
it's really hard. It's in German.
That's right. Yeah, we don't.
Damen und Herren. So there you go. Yeah. Don't piss in the wrong toilet, please.
So yeah, we're gonna wander and go
Nein,
back.
nicht pissen in the wrong toilet.
We're gonna go. Should we go towards the staff only door? That may lead to the kitchen.
And I don't think we need to do the distraction yet, right? I think we'd only need to do the distraction if like shit's going bad, right? Like we don't need to just go up and start like kicking over
Probably.
tables.
I mean, that's up to you. I don't care.
No,
We can do
but
whatever you
perhaps
want.
we should order some food to keep this Peter fellow happy, as well as a round or two of alcoholic beverages, so that when you need to act as if you were inebriated,
You have a reason.
we will have empty glasses to attest to that fact.
That's a good idea. I'll order me some geta, and y'all want some brats for the table. Round
Sure.
brats.
No, is there really any
Excuse
other
me?
option?
Samantha's been drinking already.
Peter returns with 5 glasses of water and a pitcher of ice water. It's like, so are we ready? Are we ready to order? I recommend either the special today is a currywurst or perhaps a Lübecker Schnitzel, which is a pork cutlet breaded and deep fried with a fried egg on top.
Three
That
of
sounds like
those.
a lot.
It is, but German food is filling and hearty. Delicious.
3 of those, please.
3 Lübecker Schnitzels?
I think the 5 of us could tackle 3 of those.
I think.
Just about.
Okay. Can I interest you in a round of drinks, perhaps? We have many German beers, or we have domestic, if you prefer.
I
do
heard a mention
flights
of
of beer.
a Hefeweizen. I'd like that.
Hefeweizen? And what was that from the other lady there?
Do you do flights of beer?
Flights of beer, yes, and we can arrange a tasting sample. Absolutely, we'll get you a Hefeweizen, which is a Franziskaner, and then we'll also get you a Bock and a Raucher beer, which is a smoked Bavarian beer. Very, very unusual. We'll get that sorted straight away for you. Anything else?
Yeah, just give me whatever wheat beer you have.
Absolutely, we'll be right back. And he looks quite happy that you've actually ordered some food now, and clicks his heels and sets off for the bar.
Is he still working as host also?
He might be the owner,
running
too.
He is running his ass ragged. Peter is all over the place.
Is there
It
anything
looks
else?
like they're severely understaffed.
Okay.
Is there any other waiters?
There are, but they don't seem to
Okay.
be doing quite so much as Peter. But they're all
Okay.
very overworked.
Peter-
It looks like Peter's probably a host who's been forced into double duty as a waiter.
Well, he's
Okay.
hogging all the shit.
It is a pork restaurant.
We'll go now. Shadow, if we run into trouble, I'll text you.
Right.
Hey! If you don't have time to text, just
Scream?
shout the code word.
What the fuck's the code word?
Oh,
We talked about in the car. Yeah, it's just honk. You just go honk. Surely you'll be the only.
That's a code word now.
Yes, for tonight at least, it is honk.
Yeah, if I hear a honk, I'll run out there with my sword and take care of things.
Start fucking up some geese. If one goose sneaked into this place, that thing is dead.
done.
Don't stand a chance against a goose.
To answer your question earlier, Samantha, I think that as long as it's not like in the rear of the building, the staff only area is probably the best because usually it's not like a closed door into kitchens. You need to be able to get out with an armful of stuff.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
And I will
let's-
tell you for free that there is a large swinging set of double doors that
Okay.
steam is escaping from clearly seems to be the kitchen. Then the staff-only door is something else.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
But what I'm going to make you do, if you're going to try and approach that door, is act under pressure to not be noticed.
Okay. I have a thing for this, I think. Yes. I
You
have.
are the professional, after
I
all.
have bottle it up. If you want, you can take up to 3 bonus when you act under pressure. For each 1 + 1 you use, the keeper holds 1. That hold can be spent later on 1 for 1 to give you -1 on any move except act under pressure.
So if you spend these points, I then hold 1 to then as many as you spend to give you a
Yes.
negative on a future roll, except
Yes.
act under pressure.
Do you
Yes.
get to
Got
roll?
it.
Yeah.
I get to
That's
roll
it.
and then
Pick how many you want to
figure
do.
And then
out if I
just
want to do that.
How
yeah.
many you want to spend, and if you do, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Act under pressure is +2.
Sweet. So I rolled an 11. I have a -1 cool, so that's a 10.
10 plus you set out to do what you want to, so you make it to and through the door without issue.
I also got a 10, and I didn't use any of my points.
Cool, that's absolutely fine. So you make it through the mysterious staff-only door. What you are left with is a flight of stairs leading up. Following those flight of stairs, you are left with a glass-fronted door, a frosted glass door, with Herr Richter written in gold leaf on the glass panel. At this point, just out of character, do you mind if we have a quick break so I can just get another drink and then we'll come back? Is that all right, everyone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
All right,
Cool.
be right back, everybody.
As we're about to go waltzing into danger.
Yeah.
well,
be fine.
maybe.
Fingers crossed, everybody.
We'll be fine.
In a world where adventure awaits and danger lurks around every corner, an unlikely group of friends find themselves on the path to becoming heroes. But school will only get them halfway. Merlin, the human warlock barber guy.
Oh god, no, I gotta buff his butt! No! Can I refuse business?
Ubo, the turtle artificer.
Well, it doesn't work yet, but I'm working on it.
Ultrex, the discarded warforged paladin.
I don't eat or sleep or wear clothes, so I just sit in the corner and wait.
And Clyde, the Goliath barbarian in skinny jeans.
They're called skinny pelts, okay?
Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
Yeehaw! Welcome everybody to Shitty Cowboys. What in tarnation is Shitty Cowboys? We're an actual play Dungeons & Dragons bi-weekly Twitch stream and podcast set in the West Hollow setting. That's right, it's Dungeons and Dragons and Cowboys. What else more could you ask for? Follow Sean Marston and Jambalaya Pendergrass as they travel across West Hollow and get into some cowboy trouble. Find us on Twitch at twitch.tv/OneShotOnslaught every other Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and every other Wednesday wherever you get your podcast. Now go on, get to subscribing.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together.
Lasath, the Divine.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with my car.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
They broke the mold when they made Philbert.
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday.
Hey everyone, it's your Dungeon Master Adam here to tell you all about One Shot Onslaught. We are an actual play D&D 5e podcast that even follows some of the rules.
Rules? No one said there'd be rules.
We play through popular one-shot modules from DMsGuild.com so that you can drop in at any episode. We have Lord Sean Snow, the hero's hero, who is a 140-year-old human wizard.
I got cast magic missile up its butthole!
Death, the tiefling rogue who only eats raw meat.
Did somebody say meat?
The dwarf druid Ironclaw who loves nature almost as much as he loves oatmeal.
Cinnamon oatmeal, or get the F out.
And last but not least, we have Ted, the tiefling bard who loves to jam out on his magic guitar and skadoosh on his magic flying broom. Skadoosh. Find us wherever you download your podcast and follow us on all social media at One Shot Onslaught.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Gerundu.
And we are the hosts of Majestic Goose's newest podcast, Dice Talk. Dice Talk is a Dungeons & Dragons and tabletop podcast that dives into the deep topics of tabletop role-playing games.
Join us as we speak with passionate content creators, podcasters, authors, and more as we discuss all manner of tabletop and geek-related content.
Dice Talk is a bi-weekly show, so we're hitting your podcatcher with brand new episodes every other week, filling your ears with exclusive interviews and conversations that you can't find anywhere else.
Every episode is a new opportunity to hear from different creators in the tabletop community and just talk about Dungeons & Dragons and any other tabletop games that have made us who we are.
Dice Talk, now on the Majestic Goose Podcast Network. Make sure you check us out and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
A Majestic Goose Podcast.
In a world where adventure awaits and danger lurks around every corner, an unlikely group of friends find themselves on the path to becoming heroes. But school will only get them halfway. Merlin, the human warlock barber guy.
Oh god, no, I gotta buff his butt. No! Can I refuse business?
Ubo, the turtle artificer.
Well, it doesn't work yet, but I'm working on it.
Ultrex, the discarded warforged paladin.
I don't eat or sleep or wear clothes, so I just sit in the corner and wait.
And Clyde, the Goliath barbarian in skinny jeans.
They're called skinny pelts, okay?
Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
Yeehaw! Welcome everybody to Shitty Cowboys. What in tarnation is Shitty Cowboys? We're an actual play Dungeons & Dragons bi-weekly Twitch stream and podcast set in the West Hollow setting. That's right, it's Dungeons and Dragons and Cowboys. What else more could you ask for? Follow Sean Marston and Jambalaya Pendergrass as they travel across West Hollow and get into some cowboy trouble. Find us on Twitch at twitch.tv/OneShotOnslaught every other Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and every other Wednesday wherever you get your podcast. Now go on, get to subscribing.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together.
Lasath, the Divine.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with my car.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
They broke the mold when they made Philbert.
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday.
Hey everyone, it's your Dungeon Master Adam here to tell you all about One Shot Onslaught. We are an actual play D&D 5e podcast that even follows some of the rules.
Rules? No one said there'd be rules.
We play through popular one-shot modules from DMsGuild.com so that you can drop in at any episode. We have Lord Sean Snow, the hero's hero, who is a 140-year-old human wizard.
I cast magic missile up its butthole!
Death. Welcome back, everybody. Let's see how Misty and Samantha
where we
about
left
to die.
off. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. But Misty and Samantha, you have approached Mr. Richter's office door. Are you broaching said threshold?
Can I put my ear against it and see if I hear anything?
Well, I mean, you can, but it's frosted glass, so you would be visible
can
from
I
the other
just,
side.
slightly, so when we're in this, is there space between, like, the doors and the wall? Like, is there a little bit of space where I could, like, just slip up against the wall and listen without being, like, actually seen?
And is the whole door frosted glass, or is it just like
It's
a
like a
window?
panel from like the waist up, basically. You know,
So
like
get real
in
low.
an old film noir, if you were going into the PI's office, it would be like that essentially.
Oh, then I'll just crouch down and spider walk, and then
Okay.
listen to the door.
Better her than me. I think I better her than me. I think Misty's taller than Samantha.
Give me another roll out under pressure.
Okay.
Roll.
Also, it's better you than me.
Because you can do it, but I want to see if there are consequences or how this is going to play out.
I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10, so you do it. Yeah, you huddled up against the lower portion of this office door. You can hear faint rustling of papers, maybe something like that. You know, just no voices or anything. There's some activity going on in there.
Okay. I'm going to whisper to Misty and just be like, "Somebody's in
You're gonna have to stage whisper because I couldn't hear what you said.
I just said somebody's in there."
And I'll nod and like do an expressive little shrug and ask, "Knock?" in a gesture.
We could. Yeah, it's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna knock. I'm gonna stand up, knock.
Just like appear in front of the frosty glass as if you're Layseth.
Spoing. Come.
I slowly open the door and go, Mr. Richter?
Yeah, that is me. I'm Mr. Richter. Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hi, my name is Sam.
Hello, Sam. Are you lost? Perhaps you have tried to find the ladies' bathroom. It is back down the stairs on the left. It's surprising how many people don't know basic German. Damen is ladies, Herren is gentlemen. And then, we have a disabled bathroom also. This is my private office. I can't allow customers from the restaurant to come up here.
I'm here to see you.
Oh, okay. I usually don't take visitations without appointments, but what is it I can do for you, young lady? Mr. Richter is an elderly German gentleman.
I figured.
Yeah, and I'm stepping up. I'm stepping up beside Samantha, but I'm letting her do the talking.
We're here, looking for an item that you bought recently from Mr. DeGoose.
Mr. DeGeese, yes.
DeGeese, I'm so sorry. I barely know him.
He's a terrible man, but he occasionally has items of extreme usefulness to me. What item are you talking about?
I'm not quite sure what item it is, but our friend, Mr. Lancaster,
as you say, Mr.
I was
Lancaster.
watching for that reaction.
His eyes open. It's like, perhaps you had better come in and sit down. And he presses a button on his desk and goes and waits for a second. Peter, close the restaurant.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Like,
I think I do have to do that.
No, I don't think you do.
I think you should sit down, Sam. Because if you have come from Mr. Lancaster, then we have much to discuss. Meanwhile,
and I'm going to look at him and just like pick up one of the chairs, very deliberately turn it around, set it down, and sit down, propping my hands on the back of it.
Oh my God! Okay.
Then let's talk.
Meanwhile, downstairs, Peter returns.
Know we went upstairs. This is great.
Yeah, so you went up some stairs through the staff door.
Okay.
The staff door led you upstairs to the office.
Oh man.
Meanwhile, Peter returns to the table. The umpire band abruptly stops. The staff seem to circulate for a while, and the bustle of the restaurant seems to come to a close, and people are sort of arguing a little bit, but the staff are ushering everybody out, and Peter returns to the table and says, I'm very sorry, but I'm afraid your party's going to have to leave the restaurant. We will, of course, there will be no charge for the items that you've been given. We're very, very sorry. Where is the rest of your party?
They went to the bath, and we'll just...
Yeah, why do we have to leave? What do you mean?
Yeah,
there has been nothing to worry about, but there has been a slight gas leak. We need to evacuate the building.
Excuse me?
I'm afraid, there has been a gas leak in the kitchen. We're going to need to evacuate the building.
One more time for my lawyer. I hold up my phone.
There's been a gas leak in the building. We're just, as a precaution, we're just having everybody be evacuated. So if you wouldn't mind, filing out the assembly point is across the road. If you wanted to wait,
I think I'd like to talk to your manager. Can I talk to the owner, please? This seems very, very. I think I need to talk to the owner right now. This is very, very out of line, sir.
I'm terribly sorry, but Mr. Richter is not available. The building is being evacuated. So if you wouldn't mind just getting up from the table, sir, and leaving, that would be great. And like, the place is more or less empty now. People have been filing out. There have been a few people arguing, but like, refunds have been offered hastily, and the urgency of the situation has sort of been put across, and people seem to be quite keen to leave before said gas leak does any permanent damage to the physical.
Well, I just looked to Filbert and Lyseth.
I mean, we gotta wait for our as soon as our friends get back, we'll skedaddle out of here. We'll be okay though until.
I have to insist that you leave the building now. It is not.
How lucky are we feeling, gentlemen?
I like the sound of that question.
I don't. What's that supposed to mean?
I am concerned about our friends. I can easily find one of them myself. If we're feeling lucky, I can try to help you as well.
All right, Peter. Come on. Let's. Which way is the exit again, Peter? And what I'm gonna do is
the way that you entered the building, sir, is also the exit. It is doors are extremely useful in that respect, as they often allow you to enter and exit a building.
I just give Lyseth a thumbs up. Give her my hand.
And so what I'm gonna do is I'm standing behind, like towards the doors, by Peter, trying to get him to like look my way, and I'm gonna start going,
Peter, the gas leak.
Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna hit the ground and start
manipulate someone. Roll to manipulate someone. So
oh man, that's cool, and I'm not very cool.
No, it's not. Manipulate someone is charm.
Oh, that's what I mean, charm, and I've got 0 charm. I got an 8.
Well, you didn't have to tell us that.
Not to Silas, you don't.
Yeah, that's true. I've got an 8.
Someone.
So they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show you mean it. I'm like,
prove to me you are choking. You gotta do better than that.
Peter,
what else are you doing?
You gotta drop.
Peter, how'd my face get so red, Peter?
Okay. Peter,
terrible, Adam.
You've sold Peter. Peter gets round and assumes a Heimlich maneuver position and forcibly Heimlichs you.
I really hope the other two have skedaddled out of there by the time Peter's looking away.
You take one harm from being Heimlichs.
All right, well, I was hoping to grab you as well, but
Oh, is that what the luck was for?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll be okay, I think.
all right. Well,
I'll sell
then
it.
So, Peter and everyone else look kind of distracted.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, that's a 10.
Wow.
That's a 10. We go.
You go. So you
We go.
teleport into the office. I believe that's what you're
Yes,
trying
I
to do.
can go instantly to a person I know well, and I know Misty well.
Oh,
You
Peter,
do
thank you so
indeed.
much for that, Peter. I am oof.
Well,
And
it
the
looks
ga-
like your friends have evacuated the building. I guess we should go too, sir, and maybe I'll arrange for an ambulance or something for you.
Nah, I'm good. I just had to cough all the gas leak out, and I'm good now.
I'm pretty sure that's not how that works, sir.
Yeah, I just coughed it real hard. I coughed it really hard out, and now I'm good.
oh, well, all right. We should still leave the building, though, sir. There is a gas leak.
All right, let's
So
go.
he escorts you out of the front door.
Fuck.
Well,
The plan. Okay.
Well, and suddenly there are 4 people in this office.
Actor Lieber, where did the rest of you come from? It is no matter. You are no match for me. You are
Okay,
friends of
what-
Lancaster. I had hoped to draw him out by taking this object. But instead, I see he has sent his lackeys.
We are not his
far
lackeys.
from lackeys.
Yeah, who the fuck is this guy?
It is no matter.
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Richter. Kind of seems like an asshole.
I see.
I suppose it will do no harm to tell you the truth now. I am not merely Herr Richter. I am Baron Manfred von Richthofen.
Have I ever heard of this guy?
Beans.
Shadow
Have I
Beans?
ever heard of this guy?
He is for real the most famous German flying ace of World War One.
Oh, so I would sure as hell know who he is.
Absolutely, Silas Lancaster is my
this the
great
Red
rival.
Baron?
The Red Baron, yes.
Oh
the
my
one and
God.
same. The one and the same.
Are you a vampire too?
No, I am something quite different. Silas Lancaster was a sportsman, a hunter of the skies, and he was the greatest fighter pilot the British ever fielded. But he killed so many of my friends. I was making it my life's work to bring him low, and then I was killed. In the late
that doesn't slow
stages
you
of the
down at
war,
all.
I was shot down. My body was interred with a state funeral, or so they thought. In reality, I was raised as a ghoul. And so I have lived for the last 100 years. It was only recently that I discovered that Silas was still alive, in a state of undeath. And I came across the sea to bring him low. I thought by taking this item he would come to face me, to track it down. But instead I see he has sent you.
He's a little busy.
Then if you mean to kill Silas, then I mean to kill you. And I charge him with my sword.
Okay.
Here we
well,
go.
roll to kick
Guess
some
we're
ass.
kicking some ass.
I should probably change the music right now. Right now it's just a crowded cafe. So
12. Yeah, 12.
12.
Damn, that's real good.
So yeah, you get to kick his ass real good. So on a 12 plus, you can either completely hold the advantage and have all hunters involved in the fight get +1 forward, or suffer no harm at all, or you can inflict double the normal harm, or you can drive him away in or out.
Well, I'll do double normal harm, but I do 2 for my sword +1 for my special ancient fighting. So double would be 6.
We'll do 6. He looks really fucked up, like quite badly.
My goal is to just like impale him with the sword.
Yeah, you do run him through, but he's still kicking.
I just pull out.
As he takes that damage, the glamour that projects his face as a kindly old man drops completely. You can see that he's like a severely decomposed corpse.
Lovely.
Sorry, we didn't catch most of that.
said, "Ooh, honey, you need some moisturizer."
Moisturize me.
And with that, I'm gonna pull out my shotgun and shoot him. I'm kind of close to him, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Hopefully I'm
sitting
not
in
too
the
close.
chair, so
Okay.
yeah. I guess kick some ass, yeah?
That was what it would be, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Let me look at that.
So shotgun is
Loud,
close, messy,
3 damage,
loud.
messy, loud, yeah.
So I would probably hear that, wouldn't I? From
Yes,
outside.
you would.
Oh, yeah.
As would everybody else outside.
They'd probably think it's something blowing up from the gas leak.
So outside, I want to like try to play. You know, all right, we definitely need to get further away. This place is about to blow. I'm like trying to get people like to get across the street.
We'll come to that in just a second. What was the?
I
What was the
rolled
roll?
a 10, but I can't remember what it is. Is it plus?
Plus tough.
Kick some ass is tough.
Tough, yeah.
Oh, good.
For normal
I
people.
don't think I'm tough. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, I'm gonna use my bottle it up to add 1, so it negates my -1 to tough.
Okay.
You're a federal agent with a negative tough?
Oh yeah.
Ha!
So I have 1 to give you a negative on any roll other than act under pressure, right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah.
Oh, never mind. Actually,
I
it's
was gonna
just
say
9. It's only
that can
for
only be
when
used
for act under pressure anyway.
Okay, so you don't do that. So you're on a you're on a 9. So then, you and whatever you're fighting inflict damage on each other.
He gets 3 harm.
Yeah. So he takes 3 harm, and as the buckshot rips into him, he sort of throws his decaying arm forward, and these what look to be like they look like overgrown bobbit worms. So like these horrible lengthy maggots with these huge mandibles come flying out of his decaying flesh towards Samantha, and then clamp themselves into her skin, also inflicting 2 harm.
I have some armor, so I take 1.
Okay, that's fine. They managed to penetrate it just enough to inflict flesh wounds, but not enough to do any serious harm. But it is fucking gross and unpleasant.
Yeah, no, I see that. And my immediate reaction is kill it with fire. So I'm going to throw a fire missile at him.
Okay.
That is a 9? Yes.
You guys are rolling too good. I don't like this.
Poor thing. So a missile is a 1 harm and the fire is 2 harm, so that's 3 harm.
3 harm total, and you rolled a, what was it again?
Rolled a
9?
9. Yeah.
So is there a wrinkle for that? I can't remember. Let me check.
Well, it's basically kick some ass, but with magic instead of.
Okay, yeah, of course it is. Yeah. It's been a while. Right, so
Sorry.
you do an additional 3 harm. Okay.
I do 3 harm, but I think because it's not a 10, he is able to do harm on me.
He does, and he does a very similar thing to you as his torso is pivoted by these impacts. He again swings his arm, and these more rock grubs come flying out of his decayed flesh. The smell of putrefaction is absolutely overwhelming in the room now.
Whew. How much harm does that do?
That will do 2, mitigated
Okay.
by whatever you've got an armored trench coat, right?
Well, between my armor and another effect, I take no harm.
You take no harm at all. Wow. Okay. Lasath, I believe.
Yes, I haven't done anything yet. I draw my sword, my flaming holy sword, and
She's got a flaming holy sword, isn't she?
we could make this simpler if you would simply give us the item.
Never!
All right.
That was.
You're nicer than the rest of us.
7.
7. So
That's still a success. I just get hit.
You do get hit. Because you've closed the distance to hit him with the sword, he doesn't rock grub you this time. He lunges forward with his horrible maw stretched open and clamps down on you for 4 points of harm.
And I've got armor, so that'll take it down to 3.
Oh.
So he's got a horrible rotten bite that does 4 points of harm.
Don't let him.
Right then. So we go now to Filbert on the outside of the building. Peter, hearing the shotgun blast go off, whirls around and starts to head back towards the building. That sounded like a gunshot.
No, that was the gas leak. Things are popping off in there. It's probably stoves and things just exploding. We need to get these people across the street. You need to get across the street.
I agree, but I'm going to call the police and the fire department because I think that was a gunshot. He pulls out a cell phone and dials 911, and he is talking to Cincinnati PD, saying that there have been shots fired in the Best Wurst in town.
And tell them it's explosions. And
we got a suspected gas leak, and there's gunshots and all kinds of bad stuff going on. You got to get down here right away.
And Peter, you need to get across. You need to go get with the others across the street, Peter.
Yeah, we got to get out of here, folks. Come on. We got to get to the assembly point far away from this building. Come on. And Peter does start ushering the umpire band and the restaurant patrons further away.
Okay. That was my intention, is to get them away so that when these other 4 have to bail.
I was considering making you roll to charm someone, but given the situation, I think you would probably just go for that. Okay, so I guess, are you going to do anything else? You going to try and rejoin your friends? Or are you just
if everybody's far enough away, and I think I can get in there, I was going to look for I thought I was going to have to sneak in and look for a window to climb, but if it's empty enough, I would like to just go. I know where they were going, so I would try to just run in and just see what's happening.
Okay. Yeah. Peter's got his back to you. The other staff members sort of seem to be a bit confused as to what's going on. They just know the boss has told them to do something. That's what they're doing. Police, as I say, have been called. You enter the building and just, I guess, run upstairs. So we'll
I think that would, I think that would probably be all. But I do want to be yelling to them y'all, the cops are on the way. We gotta go real quick, before I even get up to them. I'm just yelling that.
Okay, right. So I guess we'll go back round to Shadow. I think, since he kicked everything off with his.
Yeah. After I impaled the guy, I'm jumping back when there's a big shotgun, and then all that's going off. So I'm trying to stay back, but. I guess now, I don't know. I mean, if he's splayed open and stuff, I feel like I could finish him off. I don't know.
He's still coming. Bits of him are falling off. I know phrasing. Let's keep it together, Tiana. He's still.
No. Someone has to step up and
Somebody
take
has to do it when I'm not
place.
doing it. Yeah, that's it. I guess it runs in the family.
Fine. I'm going to. All right, I'm gonna try something new. So I'm gonna go. Fine. Go back to where you came, and I'm gonna raise my hand and try to shoot a magic blast.
Ooh, yeah. Why not? Let's do that.
Okay. So what would that be? Weird?
I guess so. Yeah, unless you've got something.
Use magic.
Yeah, use magic. Unless you've got something that makes it something else.
So that's 8.
An 8. Okay, on a 7 to 9, it works imperfectly. Choose your effect and a glitch.
Oh, an effect and a glitch.
So you can either inflict 1 harm, which ignores armor, do something that's beyond human limitations, bar or place a portal to a specific person or type of creature, trap a creature, banish it from the banish a spirit or curse from the person, object, or place it inhabits.
Yeah, I was attempting to banish it.
Like,
I think
banish it,
like to another realm.
Okay, so you want to try and do that. You can have a glitch. You can have the effect is weakened.
I think the
duration.
The glitch is that like it's a lot of energy and it takes a lot and it like maybe even sends me flying or something. I don't know. Maybe
Okay, so
hurts me a little bit.
I think the thing that covers that is it has a problematic side effect.
Yeah.
Or the magic draws immediate unwelcome attention.
Or take harm.
I mean,
he got thrown against a wall.
That might.
Okay,
that,
I mean,
that
it
might
does
happen
say
anyways. If
it
the
does
cops are
say
here.
the cops are coming. So I guess you
Could he
get
please fly through the door that I'm running up towards? Just fucking hit me in the staircase.
Okay, yes, I like this. So you get blasted back. The corpse just crumbles into bits as his essence is completely, his soul and animating force is blasted from it. It crumbles into a pile of mouldering bones. But in so doing, the force rockets Shadow through the glass window of the door and into Filbert as he is running up the stairs screaming, "The cops are coming!" So, Filbert, I would like you to act
Like
under
some Tim
pressure.
Allen shit.
Act under pressure. So act under pressure. What?
To either catch or avoid, or otherwise mitigate the impact
cool.
of Shadow being blasted into your face.
I've actually read about this sort of thing, so I can roll sharp instead of cool when I act under pressure.
What sort of thing have you read about?
Go on.
Shadow flies through doors a lot, and he wrote a whole mini comic series about it.
You can fuck off with that. Come on now. I'm willing to be liberal, but not quite that liberal.
I don't think it changes it any way. So I got a 9.
I just want you to justify it to me, that's all.
Yeah, so I got a 9.
Humor me, Adam. You got a 9. So
yeah.
What was that? Act under pressure. Wasn't it?
Act under yeah, that's true. What is act under pressure?
Okay, so you can get a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
You pick that, don't you, or do I pick that? The keeper is going to. Yeah.
Oh yes, I pick. I think we're gonna have you both go ass over tea kettle backwards down the stairs, and you can both take 2 harm, ignoring armor, from just falling down the stairs backwards.
Fucking rolling down these stairs. Filbert's getting fucked up tonight, by the way.
Ooh, yeah, Filbert's not good.
I'm like,
Yeah.
It's
a good thing I brought my med kit.
I'm almost
And that we have a divine
unstable.
with us.
I am almost unstable.
Ooh, shit.
The good news is that you don't have any more enemies to fight.
We gotta find
For now. The bad news is the cops are coming.
Okay.
And you haven't
Shadow.
got the item yet.
Damn it, Shadow!
I'm
the cops are
searching
coming.
this room.
Searching there.
Okay,
I think I threw out my back.
I guess this will be act under pressure again, because it's not really investigating mystery, because you're not asking a question.
Okay.
Sorry for making you do the same thing over and over again.
No,
but
that's what this game is.
Yeah, that's
But
pretty
we're
much what
doing
it
it in
is.
such a rush that it makes sense that you would want us to act under pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I?
What you got, DB?
I got a. Oh, I got a 10.
You got a 10.
Yes.
You find it. It is a small cardboard box about 5 by 3 inches. Not labeled, but it's sort of.
Has it got a goose sticker on it?
It has a goose sticker on it, yeah. So you don't know exactly what it is, but it is a goose stickered box, and you have been instructed by Silas under no circumstances to open it.
Right.
Until
I
you
slip
return
it
back.
into my pocket. I'm
Okay.
gonna look at everybody and go, okay, we're going to find a back door, and we're going to leave. But I'm also going to call on my agency to clean.
You gonna
this
leave
up.
Shadow and Filbert?
No.
But we're
I'm
going
saying this as
down the
walking out of the
stairs.
office, yeah.
We're going down the stairs. We're gonna step over you guys on the way through.
That's right.
There is no front door. I went through it.
No.
You went through the office door, not the front door.
You're at the bottom of the staircase.
Yeah, you
We're
got
in the
blasted
kitchen.
from the staircase, so you got like roll
You're in
down
the dining
stairs.
room, basically.
Let's go out. Let's go out by way of the kitchen. There's got to be a smoke area out back.
Yeah. As we do that, I'm going to call. So I have this thing that says when you deal with an agency, and with the police coming, I'm going to try and convince my agency to come here and deal with this shit.
Makes sense.
So I have to roll plus sharp.
Okay.
Yeah. And this could go very bad if I fuck up.
It could, couldn't it? All right.
Yeah. Okay, don't fail me now. Okay. I got an 11.
Nice.
Okay, so Skip doesn't answer. Somebody who knows what they're doing. Somebody who knows what they're doing answers. Is like, Crow, you want to cordon on this restaurant in downtown Cincinnati? I mean, it's a good thing I owe you some favors because I'm gonna do this. But
You're the best.
This is like the third time you've asked me to do something weird, and I haven't put it in a report yet.
We deal with weird all the time.
Okay, but point taken. But I also have like some fucking rules I gotta follow. I can't just be like doing things off the books all the time.
Listen, next time I am back, we'll grab some beers.
You're a loose cannon, Crow, but god damn it, you get results. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's good. You're all good. Agency's got you covered.
Awesome.
Okay, so you can hear sirens approaching. Yeah, you hear sirens approaching.
Let's
but
hop
you're in a back alley.
Make a quick Gold Star Skyline.
No,
Which ones, y'all?
we have to get back to Silas.
But just
Silas
will love it.
terrible.
Silas is gonna love this stuff. Silas
I
can
need
hold that demon back
to get
for.
immediately to Silas?
Do you want to take me with you
Yes.
to get the package there?
And
Or
then
do you guys
Misty,
wanna-
Shadow, and myself will pick
try
up
it.
Gold Star or Skyline. Where we at? Where's the needle
Hold
falling?
on.
I don't care. I don't eat chili.
Oh, this is well. That's good because this ain't chili. It's like chocolate
Correct.
sauce stuff.
Oh, gross.
So, I can get to Silas on my own with absolutely no difficulty.
Okay.
Here, take the box.
If I
have the
take
box.
you,
Okay.
there is a chance that we may not end up in the same place.
That
I
would be a problem, wouldn't it?
I think with the box.
It is a challenge.
I'll let you take the box.
Okay.
Yeah, Samantha, let her get it.
Okay.
Let her
But
let her
I get
get it to him.
shotgun on the way back.
Oh,
with the guys.
Samantha, you're gonna be the first person to
Deal.
have shotgun in Misty's car in years. Besides Laceth, I mean.
Deal. Yeah, the first person besides Lisa to have it in years.
Oh, me and Shadow don't even know what to do
I
with
don't mind, she's
ourselves
more
back
interested.
here. There's so much room for
There's so much
activities.
room.
There's so much room.
We're like
I play.
doing arm wrestling matches like in the center seat and fucking playing jacks and stuff and
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Samantha and be like, I'd love the name of that detailer as soon as we get back.
Oh yes, 100%.
especially
Your
after
car's
this
about to
Skyline
smell like
because
chili.
nobody made the choice, so I am for us. We are stopping at Skyline.
Can you?
Who's behind the wheel of this vehicle?
Can we just go to Silas?
Rock,
Misty,
paper,
Misty,
scissors,
we're
shoot.
Misty, we're coming
Rock,
up on
paper, scissors,
yeah,
shoot.
Yeah, Shadow, gotcha again. You gotta quit doing the paper, Shadow. Misty, this is the last Skyline. We're leaving Skyline Radius.
Yeah. Keep driving back to your.
Misty's
grandpa.
life changing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like push the accelerator down a little bit harder.
Are we? Oh no! I wanted to introduce them to it so bad.
I told you we would get it later.
We'll come back. It's only an hour drive. It's not that bad.
Hour and a half to 2 hours.
It's fine. Well,
It's-
y'all can take a vacation.
That'd be nice. We need to get back and make sure that Granddad's okay. If something goes wrong with Laceth and all of that, they're gonna need backup.
Oh yeah, so by the way, I didn't really like kill that guy, just kind of sent him away. Just figured I'd bring that up now. I mean, we heard him.
But I just sent him to hell or something. He'll probably be back. We'll talk to Silas about it. He'll probably know more on the subject. But
Shadow, I have one question for you. Why didn't you just bind him? We could have finished him off.
Because I was committed, and
now there's no body. So like, if there was a body up there, that would be pretty hard to explain.
There is a body. There's a mouldering ancient corpse just in there.
I thought it.
I'm going to send a text message to the guy that I had called to send him the show.
Okay, yeah, deal with this nasty body, please.
Yes.
Tell him, spirit may return to the body. You know what to do.
Oh, God. He said,
Salt and burn. Salt and burn.
You get a text back saying, I'll bring the bucket.
That's good.
All right, so what's going on? You just all going to drive back to Silas's?
I've put my foot a little harder on the accelerator to ignore the golden circle comment.
All right, so you're all going back together.
Yeah.
Well, except for Lasath.
Well, I mean, Lasath
is already there.
Yeah.
Okay, Lasath, you arrive in Silas's library, and he looks up at you. Goes, "Do you have it?"
Yes, right here.
And then he just drops his arms, and the glowing orb and all the crackling energy just stops. It's like, thank God! Where's the rest of you?
Silas.
What
was all of that?
I'm just having a conversation with an old friend. What? Do you have it though?
Yes.
You have the object.
What is it?
Well, I was going to wait until everybody else got here.
You were waiting 2 hours.
But I suppose, as you are my oldest friend, I'll let you see. And then he leads you into a secluded nook in his library. And as he's doing so, he's opening this brown paper that's wrapping up this object. And within is a small cardboard box containing a porcelain bunny rabbit figure in a suit. And he goes, "It's Barrington Bunny! I needed him as the final one in my collection. I now have all of the limited edition porcelain figurines of the Funny Bunny Buddy Club. And now next week, when we have the annual Louisville and greater area meetup of the Funny Bunny Club, I can show off this fine collection of the entire set. You've really done me a great favor, Lasath. I can't wait to thank everybody. I'm sure they'll all be very pleased to see this fine display of figurines."
Perhaps you might come up with a cover story. Because we didn't just go visit your geese friend.
No?
No.
What happened then?
He sold the item. If you'll recall, he refunded your money.
Oh, I don't know how to use the PayPal.
Yes, well, he refunded your money and sold the item to Herr Richter.
I've never heard of Herr Richter. Who is he?
Well, I seem to recall having met him back in the war, where he was more commonly referred to as the Red Baron.
Manfred von Richthofen?
Yes, that would be him.
That bastard! What did you do? Is he gone? Is he alive? What's going on?
Well, there was a battle.
I thought he'd been dead a century ago.
He had been brought back as a ghoul. So we fought a ghoul for you, thinking that we were saving you from some otherworldly creature.
Oh.
So you'd best come up with an otherworldly creature that we saved you from.
I suppose you did, in a manner of speaking, if you've dealt with him as a ghoul, but I thought this was going to be a simple collection. I'm so sorry. But yes, I suppose I should spin one of my yarns, shouldn't I?
Perhaps.
Oh dear.
I don't believe the others will be quite as understanding as I am.
I'm sure. Well,
which I am not.
I suppose in time you'll... We'll have a good laugh about this in years to come, I'm sure.
We'll see.
And with that, I guess we shall call the proceedings to a close for the evening.
No. Drunder, we get to Silas's house.
Yeah. What does fucking Silas tell us?
Yes. Tell us this yarn.
Lace said, Silas, you all okay? Did you vanquish
yes,
it?
Things are.
The thing.
You know, it was really vital that you finally brought me the totem of Buni.
Oh, that sounds serious.
The totem of Buni has allowed me to seal off the portal of the leering face of Khazad Ka, which was so perilously endangering my life as you entered earlier. Thank God you've returned. Yes, absolutely. The form of this totem, you see, may appear glamoured to resemble some gym crackery that you might find from a catalogue, but I assure you it is of great mystic potence. And he shows you his beautifully lit collection of porcelain bunny figurines.
I have seen a lot of magical items in my career.
But none so fine as these.
No, this is dragon. Does any of this look like magical items?
No, does it fuck? No. No, it looks like something your grandma might have in a cabinet.
Well, I gotta say, Silas, it's a really good thing that it was so useful. I almost died. I was actually one harm away from going unstable, so that's a good thing that it was so important and saved you.
It was. I banished the terrible entity of Khazad Ka.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah,
Your boy almost died.
Into hell, and then I fucking flew out a window or something.
I can't. I'm so terribly grateful.
Shadow fucked me up. Shadow fucked me straight up.
I tell you what. Why?
I'm looking between Samantha and Silas, and the look on Samantha's face.
I don't get many days off.
No expression.
Do not call me for this again.
Well, would you like a Weathers original? Perhaps I can make it up to you.
I'm gonna like sling an arm around Samantha's shoulder and be like, let's walk.
Tell me to read.
Unless anybody else has anything else they want to say or do to Silas.
No. Does Samantha tell me?
Well, whether things are
Samantha
magical
just says
or
that
not.
she's gonna break your grandfather's figurines, but doesn't tell you that it wasn't magical.
Why are you going to break totems? They're useful.
It's just sometimes totems are not as useful as someone.
Samantha,
they are.
You're not as good a liar as you should be as an FBI
You're
agent.
You're not wrong. I am not a very good liar. Your grandfather's an asshole.
What did he do?
Oh, none of that shit was magical. I don't know what the fuck that was.
And you hear from outside, are you fucking serious?
Yep.
Well, perhaps
do you want to go get a drink?
Let's go get a drink.
I feel like you need more girlfriends.
Now,
yeah,
Phil,
you want to come too?
And as you're leaving, now, Phil, but I can see you're terribly injured. Perhaps you'll allow me to apply some antiseptic cream to those wounds.
Hey, Seth, we're getting a drink. You want to come?
Yes.
Come on, let's.
Shadow's pretty hurt too, so maybe Shadow can get in on this.
Yes, why not? And then he just sort of puts a bit of Neosporin on his hand, and just rubs Shadow at arm's length and goes, "Now, Philbert, let's have a look at those wounds."
I'm gonna just stick my head back in and look at Silas and be like,
Shadow.
I just walk out.
You want to go get drinks with us?
He smiles sweetly at you.
Yeah, I could go for a drink.
Cool.
Yeah.
The girls and Shadow.
Let's go get drinks.
Anyone wearing eyeliner can go.
Yeah, fair.
With that, we draw to a close the mission of utmost importance undertaken on behalf of the beloved local character Silas Lancaster.
I just want everybody to know that this is all canon.
Oh,
Good.
God.
I fully expect you to give me shit for this.
So Misty will probably still be pissed at Silas when we come back.
Maybe, it depends on how long it's been. But yeah, no, thank you, Silas. Silas. Thank you, Grundu, for running such a great game for us.
Yes.
That was fun.
You're welcome.
That was good.
Great. I enjoyed
You're
it
welcome.
a lot.
I basically had that punchline in mind for months.
Figured, honestly, as soon as we were like, oh, you're going to go get this item, I went, this isn't a magical item. In my brain, I went, Grundu's fucking with us.
Yep.
This whole thing was a troll. This whole thing was a troll episode. That's the thing.
Yeah, it was.
It was great. I loved it.
Spooky,
wonderful.
but you got spooky shit though. Was weird.
The spooky part was the motherfucking geese.
So there we go. Yeah, you see?
Maybe Adam DeGeese will come back.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh God! I mean, Shadow's got a fucking bone to pick with that king goose.
If I bring him back, Grundu is gonna type out words for you just to
You
say.
want me to speak him? Yeah, I'll do that. No problems.
Wonderful.
But yeah, I hope everybody watching enjoyed that. I know it's a bit of a change of pace to have me driving, but
it's
you know,
great.
That was
I
fun.
really
Didn't
enjoyed
go off the road
that.
too bad.
Nah, it was fine. Actually got more out of it than I thought we were going to. I thought this was going to
We
be
got
like
a shit
short,
ton
sweet one.
out, especially with it being like a little bit less than 3 hours worth.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be like
2 hours
night.
worth.
I expected it to be like an hour, 90 minutes, but in
You
our
underestimate
usual.
our bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah, so, like I say, I only had really 3 plot points I wanted us to hit.
Okay.
So Silas being a dickhead and
Always.
like that, the goose farm and the restaurant. Those are the only 3 things that I had planned, and the rest of it I just kind of just left to the winds of fate. I hadn't decided on the Gestalt goose entity until you guys arrived there. But yeah, that was fun. So thanks for joining us, everybody who's tuned in. I think this might appear as bonus content on
I hope so.
Patreon.
Yeah, I could probably get it.
It'll either be there or we might drop it in the main feed. Just because it would be nice to have something that can be edited pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So and it takes place, like we said, shortly after Halloween anyway. So
And you said that it's canon, so
yeah.
that's true.
So we'll probably do it. It's not a big deal.
Oh fuck! If that would have been a turkey farm, this could have been a fucking Thanksgiving episode right there.
You didn't name your podcasting network the Majestic Turkey.
That doesn't work. That just doesn't work.
Retcon.
The same ring.
Yeah, turkeys are not majestic either.
They're fucking dicks too, though.
In the podcast version, every time you say goose, it'll just be turkey.
I'll just edit in the word turkey.
But they
It'll
still
just be
honk and
me.
shit.
Turkey.
Turkey.
And instead of you doing honk, it'll just be gobble gobble.
Gobble, gobble.
Adam de turkey.
So we should probably wrap up. Let's start. Grundu, why don't you go ahead and promote your shit?
Okay, my shit is fantastic, and you should all check it out. I am Girundu. You can find me on Twitter at Girundu. That's GIRUNDUU. I am Silas Lancaster. Generally, I don't usually run the games, as I'm sure you know if you've tuned in. But I'm also Jambalaya Pendergrass in Shitty Cowboys, and sometimes I'm Sir Reginald, and sometimes I'm other characters, and sometimes I'm just Girundu on Dice Talk with Jeremy. I think that's about it. Apart from Mondays, a weekly Modrus Bloodsport Association, myself and Adam present combat encounters in the style of a sports show. It's a lot of fun. It's quite an experimental format that we're still having a lot of fun sort of working the kinks out of, but so far 2 episodes in, it's been a great laugh, and I would love it if you would join us for some more of that. With that, I guess who we're throwing to next? DB?
Jeremy, why don't you go ahead?
All right, I'm Jeremy.
I'll this out.
I am also on Dice Talk with Girundu, so check out that podcast. You can also find me at Dice Talk at Instagram and Twitter. And then I have a one-shot out called The Mage Tower, and it is good for people any level, like any level at all, level 1, level 5, level 20. your party can run that one shot. It's like a dungeon, so there's puzzles and encounters. And I'm just so close to getting the Bronze Bestsellers Award, so that's really why I'm pushing it. And I'm actually going to post a link in the chat. If you want to buy that, it's $2.99. Check it out.
Well worth the price.
Going over to Danny.
Okay, you can find me online at Danielle Lanois on Twitter and Instagram and Twitch occasionally. And you can find me here on Roll for Weird. And on every other Tuesday, I'm here on the Majestic Goose Network with DB. And we've got our crafting stream. That's Pretty Crafty, where we talk geeky stuff and make shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Tiana.
Oh, yep.
I refuse to do this in one breath anymore. It's too much. Hi, I'm Tiana. As you can see, I am Misty on Roll for Weird. I spend most of my time over at Quest and Chaos, where I play Dungeons and Dragons twice a week and Call of Cthulhu once a week. I am also working on a Delta Green podcast, which will be more edited than any other podcast that I've ever worked on. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. One thing that I particularly want to promote is my friend Andrea's Kickstarter. She is kickstarting Birds of Paradise to get some beautiful bird-themed dice out there. And last time I looked, we were very close to 80%. So if y'all like pretty dice, have some examples here.
And they're gorgeous. Pretty dice. Yeah,
I love them. They're kind of the official dice of Quest and Chaos. So y'all should check them out.
Link.
What?
Send me a link.
It just came through as
that was exactly what it sounded like.
Speaking of, did she get the I forget what they were gonna be called. They were like goose themed dice.
She's working on that, but that'll be in the next.
Yeah, I saw that she made like either like concepts of them, or I don't know if it was just a graphic or like an actual like run of them, but they looked really nice. They were like white in this like orange golden color. That would be a very good set of dice for Majestic Goose.
There you go, Dan. Jesus, Dragon Bait. It's in the it's in the Discord.
Neither Danny nor Jesus, but Dragon Bait instead.
Adam.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you naughty boy.
Yeah, really. The best thing for me to plug would be majesticgoose.com. That's got stuff about Honk, and that's got stuff about all of our shows. And yeah, one thing that is kind of a notice is that we probably won't be doing Shitty Cowboys tomorrow, but we're working on maybe doing Shitty Cowboys Sunday to make up for it.
Oh.
We don't want to do... Sean was sick, not last episode, but the episode before that. So I really don't want to have a month break, Shitty Cowboys, and then another missed since it's a bi-weekly show. So we're going to try to get something sorted for that.
Okay.
But yeah, just
we'll
go
do
to
our best. Get off our backs, all right?
It's Halloween.
We're trying.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
And
It is
DB.
Yeah. So I'm Dragon Bait. I'm usually the keeper here at Roll for Weird. You can also find me on 20-Sided Adventures. You can also find me on That's Pretty Crafty with Danny. I also am on a live stream on Thursday nights on Nerd Asylum called Barovia Beckons. And I think that's everything I'm a part of. Probably not.
One more thing, Drundu and I maybe, depending on how sleepy he is after all this, we may be streaming Little Hope. The new, it's the, is it called
Dark Pictures or something like that?
Yeah, Dark Pictures, Man of Medan or something like that. It's like a
Man
horror...
of Medan was the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, it's the horror game,
one.
co-op game. Yes, it came out today. And we wanted to stream it on Halloween, but we're going to be recording a one-shot onslaught tomorrow night. So,
well, I mean, technically where Gerundu is.
It is Halloween. And
it's October 31st for me.
Last game, we played it to completion in one night, the first part. So, depending on how long this game is and how long Gerundu decides to stay up tonight, who knows? We might finish this one in one night, too. But we may be kicking that off here very shortly. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
So stick around, guys.
Stick around. You will be
Fun.
seeing another stream notification here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody have a good night and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Yeah, 3 hours.
Thanks for joining us, and thank you everybody for playing with me tonight.
A lot of fun.
That sounded bad, but fuck it. I said it.
I did say I was
Phrasing.
looking for Peters at some point tonight. So
Okay, listen.
Bye, guys.
Adam, end the stream.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.